Hey, my wisdom lights. I came on to disclose some information and cut down on the gossip, the fakeness, the lies, the scandals of magic spirituality. The spiritual community has been under a heavy attack for the past 2.5 years. From my recollection, what I've been through and the wars I've been seeing. I just want to get a public service announcement out to everyone that, the type of magic I do. Because people be quick to say, oh, I'm not a witch, like Carter B been saying. I'm not a witch, I'm not this, plus others. And although they went to a witch doctor to bury the barber, different things like that. No, if they trying to stop it, look, know what you stopping. Like, I've been anointed since 2003. Okay, 2003. Okay, that have been years, like almost 20 years plus years ago. I got baptized at an early age. A certificate of baptism from what Kanye Wisdom came to, what the celebs come to. This is what Bethany Church in Baker, Louisiana. The 16th day of March. The 16th day of March. I met God. Okay, I grew up there. I grew up at that church. I grew up, 30 years plus. I just became a Catholic last year. I did the 10-month Mother Mary. I started on the program starts on her feast day in Virgo season, and I've been inducted this year into Our Lady of Mercy. Okay, the Christian community of Our Lady of Mercy. Okay, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, into the Roman Catholic Church. Okay. And the Diocese of Baton Rouge joyfully welcomes into the Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church, okay? Focus. Cedric Brown, born on December 14, 1992 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was confirmed and received the Holy Eucharist. The Holy Eucharist. Nothing demonic, I can't even say Saint rituals, nothing evil. Okay, the holy means you're full of self. You full of self. You know thyself. You whole. Break down the word, educators. Break down the word. Whole, holy, I'm whole into self. Okay, the Eucharist. All right, that is part of their faith-based practice, and it's a good one. Everything always needs updating. That's my reformation with my twin flame journey, my twin flame experience, my mission work here on Earth Angel, my mission work. Okay, and remember, and I'm bringing this up, especially on my documents, of course, to disclose that book me, hire me, work with me. You're not getting into evil. Okay, I'm not saying that negative against my brothers and sisters that worship. I work with satanic practices. I do dabble in some things in New Orleans. I study. I'm open-minded. I'm not against people. They practice Neptune, unconditional love. Okay, Sailor Neptune, okay? You just want to talk, have a good conversation in those debates about, what people believe in. Healthy debates, something healthy, to get a good understanding of people perspective, their walks, their beliefs, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. So with this, I just want everybody to know to book me, work with me. You'll get a good holy practice. You'll get a good Christed practice. What is Christ? Christ means, you don't mind purification work. Purification work deals with, cleansing, spiritual, faith. I'm breaking this down now because they don't talk about this enough. You have to go deeper than just going to church, going every Sunday, different things like that. That is good. But you do have to do cleanup work. That's why they have holy water. Wash thyself with holy water, baptism and things like that. Even with the Catholics, you do get baptized. You have what you see them using water. They have to cleanse themselves with water, different things like that. You have to do that damn near once a week. A holy cleanse. Not just a quick shower with soap and water, holy cleanses. A spiritual bath. You can get them on my website. Head over to my website, AthenaHousen.com. We'll get all your metaphysical needs. Okay, and you need to do that like weekly, monthly if you can. Yes, some spiritual baths are expensive. Good ones, you gotta find a good spiritual bath, Lord Jesus. And I mean, it's amazing, you know, when you really find a good spiritual advisor, or a good magic shop or metaphysical shop that sells a good spiritual bag. I like a kit. Give me everything I need for the start. You know, sell kits, y'all. You know, have your candles in there, your incense, your different Florida waters, your different rose petals, your herbs, your herb packages. You can mix them. I mix mine for my clients. Um, your different instructions for them. What else I have in mind? Crystals. Crystals are archangels when you dive deep into frequency work, frequency healing. What else I have in mind? I have bath bombs. I have little body washes in mind. You could add, you know, 2 pumps of body wash to your spiritual baths. You know, little cleanse. You know, boop boop. You know, I love beauty. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so with my magic, you're gonna get beauty. Okay, I'm gonna show you in a second all my accolades because it's time to put it out there. It's enough cutting into people's money, stopping people's bags because of your beliefs and your uneducated behaviors. Okay, I want everybody to step into the age of Aquarius with profound energy to go after, you know, education, asking questions. Okay, Aquarius is the age of thought. Okay, how do you think? How I think? How the group have mine may think, or my group have mine? Yours is. It's beautiful way God work. If I don't like your group, I can go to another group, or I can start my own. Okay, I could start my own. So it's up to you what you want to do. It's a beautiful Aquarius, the sky. You see rainbows. You see shooting stars. You see so much beauty out there in the skies. That's the age of Aquarius. The beauty of all of us. You just see me flip from being a Baptist, my name. And then you see this year, I became a Catholic, okay? With the Holy Eucharist, yes, Lord. Okay, the Roman Catholic, okay? And the common denominator with that, they both are Christian-based, okay? Christian-based, Jesus-based, all right? But Catholics have a more open mind. They both, the Catholics have an open mind and they don't just follow Jesus. Yes, Jesus is one of the ways, but you have Mother Mary, Jesus' mother, Jesus' father, St. Joseph, St. Teresa, St. Anne, St. Anthony. St. Anthony is linked to Oshun for my spiritualists out there. So if you get into the Catholic Church, know your research in the synergist of them all, like what each saint correlates to. Mother Mary correlates to Yemiya, Athena. You know, a lot of different gods, goddesses, they get venerated. Ajay, they go different ways, okay? So I want y'all to understand, to go deeper, to understand the different array of how God looks, works, and operate, okay? That is our goal for Age of Aquarius. It's time to get beautiful in the way we operate. Speaking from a cosmetologist standpoint, I love cleansing, purifications, and it's time to expand on it. And I want y'all to keep us in your prayers for our donations, our growth, and our expansion, okay? I want all y'all to come and join us here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and experience my community centers I'm trying to grow for people that's on their ascension journey. When the Kundalini, the goddess rise, the Shakti, when she starts rising, you know, you have to take a break. You have to pull back. You have to hold your growth for a moment and dive deep into another growth spurt, okay, which is into self. She rises up like lightning, okay, and she shows you a way to become more whole. Fix whatever is broken in you. Shake and become lightning. What is lightning? Aquarius, age of Aquarius, okay? Shakti is linked to the X-Men storm. Oya energy. The people that deal with Romula as well. The different deities deal with lightning, okay? Go research the different deities that deal with lightning, all right? St. Barbara Africanus. St. Barbara Africanus. St. Barbara Africanus. Okay, go research St. Barbara Africanas with an S. Saint Barbara Africanas. She's amazing to work with. She is a female version of Shango or the lightning energy. Okay, go research her story. Know her story. Yes, Saint Barbara Africanas. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I love it. We have to go there. We have to get it. We have to get it, okay? But yeah, go deeper. So I have to write some notes down right quick, y'all. But yes, we're getting deeper into our certifications, our educations. We have our War Banker coming up. Go dive deeper into who I am, my practices, my business, my brand, and get your awards with me as well, your spiritual awards. We do have ceremonies like this to help people expand on their power, your wisdom, your spiritual education and practices, because when you get these awards, you feel more confident in yourself. You feel more beautiful inside and out to speak your truth, to speak your heart, to speak, God's walk for you and break it down to people to consume you, consumers. You know what? Especially when you're an entrepreneur and you have LLCs, you're growing your business, you want to be a CEO, corporation, whatever you're trying to build for yourself or help others build, you want that wisdom. But yes, y'all, I want y'all to go deeper and get educated and grow, okay? So I'm sending a warning shot to all the haters out there, not enemies, haters. Enter me, enter me, enter me. Not enemies, you're a hater, okay? For all the ones that's trying to stop, cock block, block people money, block people growth, their fame, their success, their love lives, the twin flame unions, they're supposed to be anchored here, the ascending masters, they're supposed to be anchored here on the planet. This warning, and I don't want to say warning longer, this shot is out for you. So I want all y'all to, dive deeper into getting the help, the classes, the everything going again in the right way for the people, okay? I want them to get what they just do, okay? I want them to face the fire, okay? And what is the fire? The Jesus fire, the fire of transformation, purification, and maybe resurrection. But what type for them? Every resurrection will be different, okay? And we're going to send a shout out to Lauren Woods. We're going to pray for her soul, pray for her ancestors, and all the people out there suffering, okay? Odell Beckham Jr., all the ones out there suffering right now. I love you all. Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians, whoever else is out there suffering or in pain. I'm praying for you right now, okay? But head over to athenahousing.com. We get all your metaphysical needs met and your brand deal astrology. Let's focus on our careers. Career strategy. I offer money astrology. I offer different techniques to grow your finances in your business. Success rate for you in the right direction. Okay, I love road open magic. So yeah, we're gonna get this going for all y'all to start winning again. Okay, so we're gonna keep the faith. We're gonna keep the prayers. We're gonna keep the energy flowing in y'all favor. Okay, that's our goal. That's our desire. Okay, and we're gonna do that right now, for the people of the world, the community, and for the humanitarians out there. Head over to my website, start shopping, get your points up with me so you can be qualified for our humanitarian award, our Road Open Award, our Crown of Athena Award, and our different levels to our Road Open Award. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3. When you start getting deeper and deeper with working and buying my products and services. I love you all. Be blessed, okay?